Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Makeda Thomas, and if you are new, welcome to the family. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to melt your frontals as a beginner. I am a beginner myself, so I was like, why not make this video to show you guys how I slayed my hair? This is the best I've ever slayed my hair, and in today's video, this unit is with Yolova hair. I'll make sure to leave everything in the description box down below, but if you are interested to see how I melted this lace, honey, then just keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so today I'm working with Yolova hair. This is their Jerry Curly 13x4 lace wig. It is 26 inches, 180% density, and it's in the color Piano Honey Blonde. And this is human hair. So these are some of the goodies that came inside of the packaging with a really good quality tweezer. This is what the hair looks like in the packaging. I take it out of the packaging, and then now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like outside of that black net. You see, I'm so excited because this hair is so beautiful. It's so flowy, it's thick, the lace is good quality, it is soft, minimal shedding, minimal tangling. I'm running my fingers through it and it's going through like butter. This lace is constructed with 2 combs on each side, in the middle of the head and in the nape area, and it also comes with adjustable straps, so it can fit on your head perfectly. All right, so next we're gonna get into bleaching those knots. So I'm gonna go in with my quick glue and a bleaching bowl, a bleaching brush, and 40 volume developer. So when you use BW2, it's kind of harder to work with the 40 volume developer. I find it easier to use the quick glue because it's easier to monitor for me. So that's a suggestion if you are a beginner. Get yourself a wig dome head, and I find it easier for me to apply my bleach onto my lace when it is reversed inside out on top of the wig cap. When it's just laid on the table and you apply it that way, I find it really hard to do that. So I spray it down with the Gots to Be spray just to ensure that the bleach does not penetrate through the lace and bleach the actual hair. So it looks as if I'm being rough, but I am not. Trust me. And you want a thick consistency so that it doesn't bleed through. It just sits on top. So now that the knots are bleached, we're gonna get into slaying this hair and prepping for the wig. So I'm using my Gots to Be glue, and we're just gonna brush those edges back just to ensure that no lace glue gets on those edges. We're gonna blow dry it on cool heat, wait for it to dry, and then once I do that, we're gonna go in with my wig cap. I like to use this specific wig cap because it is on the thinner side, so it's easier to get that super melted look. And you can find all of these products at your local beauty supply store, so don't worry, sweeties. But you just want to cut your little ear tabs because now we're prepping for the bald cap method. I'm gonna go in with my Bold Hold lace glue. I like it way better than the Ghost Bonds, so trust me when I tell you I'm really loving it. We're just gonna put that a little bit, half an inch in front of the hairline. You don't want to put the glue on the actual hairline. And then to seal the deal, you're gonna go in with your Gots to Be gel just to, you know, make sure it's secure all the way. Some people spray a lot of this stuff. This stuff can be very drying to the hair, so just spray as much as you need. You don't need to go crazy. A little is more than a lot, okay? So you're gonna go in with a makeup that matches your skin tone, and you're just gonna put that on your wig cap in circular motions. Make sure it's saturated and nicely colored on there. Now we're gonna get into cutting the cap off once the glue, the Bold Hold glue has dried clear. So I like to use a razor to cut it because I feel like I can get a more precise cut compared to using scissors, and I actually did. I did go in with scissors just to cut off any excess lace that I wasn't able to get with the razor. But once I do that, I'm gonna go in and add like the excess makeup that was on my brush along the edges, and we're going to clean up with a little bit of alcohol and a Q-tip just to make sure all oils and greases are gone, because we want this lace to be melted, and oils can disrupt that process. Okay, so this is what the wig looks like after I bleach the knots. I like to play with it on my head before I glue anything down, just to make sure I like how it's looking. And honey, I didn't even pluck this hair or anything like that. Look at how it is sitting on this lace. Look how it's sitting on my face. Like, I didn't even pluck the hair and it looks so good already. Like, stop playing. Check out that description box. You need this hair. And trust me, I would not lie to y'all. This is one of the best hairs I've ever gotten before. Best hairs I've ever installed on myself. It's so easy to install a wig with this specific wig unit. The lace is absolutely amazing. So I like to cut it into 3 sections. When you're doing a frontal, you don't want to glue it on all at the same time. You want to do it in sections because some sides of the glue may dry faster than the other. So once I apply the makeup, the same makeup that I put on my bald cap, I'm going to apply that to the wig, let it dry, and then we're just going to put a little mark of demarcation in the front, because this wig, my hairline's a little weird, so I have to pull it down a little bit more in the frontal area compared to the side parts. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 layers of this, 3 thin layers. So after you apply those 3 layers, you're gonna go in and pull it down and start using the end of the tail comb just to press that bad boy into the skin. Once you finish that, you're gonna go in with your next section, apply 3 thin layers, let it dry clear. Make sure it dries clear. If it doesn't dry clear, you're going to be able to see it through the lace. It's going to be a hot mess, okay? Once it dries clear, you're going to bring that lace down, put it a little bit in front of the glue, because if you put it behind the glue, it's going to be a hard process to try to fix and clean up the excess glue that's on the skin, all right? So, yeah, once you do that, then we're going to get into the melting process. Once that is complete, you are going to tie it down with an elastic band. This step is crucial. This is really what's going to help melt that bad boy in there. Make sure it's pressed into the skin. There's no lifting, nothing. And you're going to leave that on for 10 minutes. I like to cut off the excess lace just so that it's easier to work with. But after 10 minutes, you're going to take it off, and honey, get into it. Okay, now we're going to cut the lace off now that the glue has dried. So I like to go in with my razor because I feel like you can get the most natural jagged cut compared to scissors. That's what really helps your lace look melted and very natural and just absolutely beautiful overall, okay? Once I do that, anything that's not sticking, I like to use my scissors to cut it off. So you see, I'll pull out the lace a little bit just to see what lifts, and I cut that part off. I feel like it's easier to cut it off if you can, rather than adding more glue, because the glue can be a disaster if you don't know what you're doing. You gotta play with it. So I'm just cutting off the remaining lace on my head and repeating those steps. Next, we're going to go in with a Q-tip with some alcohol on there, and we're just going to clean up around those edges, making sure any excess hairspray or any excess glue is off of the forehead. So now we're going to get into styling. So like I said, I did not pluck this hair. This is what the hair looks like, just freshly out of the packaging. Did not pluck it. Bleaching did help this process. I barely had to pluck. I just plucked a little bit where my edges are. But today, I just wanted to do the 2 little swoops in the front. I didn't want to do anything too extra, and I really love the way it came out. So I'm just doing 2 in the front and 2 little sideburns, and I'm just twisting those out of the way. And I do this because now we're going to get into the second melting process. But before I do that, I'm going to go in with the tweezers, and we're just going to pluck that area just a little bit. You can really get caught up over plucking, so please be careful. So This is the second melting process. This is the most vital process of this whole situation, all right? I really love this hairspray to do the melting process because it doesn't leave any residue. It has a good hold and a good melt to it. So once I spray that down, we are just going to tie that bad boy down as I style my hair. So before I add any products to the hair, I like to press out the frontal area and press out my part. And then I'm going to go in with my SEXIII'SSSSS wax stick. This is the holy grail for getting your hair to be pressed out. Honey, I will make sure to leave everything in the description box. And then we're going to add a little bit of heat protectant spray and spray that bad boy on there. And we're just going to press that hair out. Press it out till you can't press no more. You want that baby to be flat. Okay, so we're going to let that ride. And then once I'm done with that, I will be back. Now we're just doing our final touches before I take the elastic band off. And this is what she is looking like. Absolutely melted. Absolutely gorgeous. Marvelous, honey. All right, we're just going to do our final touches, pressing out those edges. We're going to comb out those edges since they've been tied down with the hairspray. And we're going to press those out with the hot comb. Be careful. You see my face, you will burn yourself. So please be cautious because it's happened to me before. All right. So once I do that, we're going to go in with that razor comb, cut it at a diagonal slant so that we can get that swoop action. You know what I mean? And then once you do that, you're going to go in with a flat iron. I have the 1/2 inch flat iron. I tried it with a big flat iron. You will hurt yourself. Get those little thin flat irons. I got this from the beauty supply store for 10 bucks, 10 buckaroos, very cheap. We're going to do that arrogant type of swoop style. You want to curl them edges up. It makes the process of swooping the edges a lot easier. I really impressed myself when I was doing my edges. And another tip is using Eco Styler gel to slick the edges. I feel like that's the easiest, better than hairspray to me. But as you can see, I was swooping them, and this is the best I've ever done my edges on a lace. And this is like a raw reaction. I was like, oh my gosh, sister, you are so raw. Look at that. Okay, do not play with her. Do not play with her. All right, so after I'm done swooping the edges and the sideburns, we are going to get into just doing any last final touches of this lace. So I used the excess makeup that was on this brush just to touch up any areas that look a little white. We're going to tie those edges down, and then we're going to get into defining the curls on this wig. The curls on this wig is absolutely gorgeous. Today I just went in with some water and mousse, but you can also add curling jellies to this hair. You can add a whole bunch of different products other than just mousse. Mousse is just a little lightweight. If you want something quick, you can add some mousse and it'll define those curls just right, okay? But I absolutely love this hair. I think it is gorgeous. It is soft. It's easy to manage, easy to lay down. I feel like the quality of a lace really can determine. I mean, if you have the skill, you can make it work, but the quality of the lace really matters. And the quality of this lace is absolutely fire. I will not lie to you guys. You have to trust me, okay? But these are the little finishing touches. I like that little hump in the front, so that's why I'm touching up on that. And then look at how it looks. It was tied down for like a good 10 minutes. It is laid to the gods. My goodness. I would like to go in with this foaming, it's not mousse, but like a styling foam, just to get rid of any flyaways on the top. But this is the end of this look. Absolutely love this hair. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to melt your lace. I hope I was able to help you guys. But if you enjoyed it, smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, join the Glow Gang family. And I can't wait to give you more videos like this, you guys. Thank you for watching today. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you. Stay sexy. You already know, Glow Gang. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.